Hi guys, today is Monday, May 18th, 2020, and I'm so excited to share with you this activity. We are going to go on a virtual field trip. And where are we going? We're going to the Australia Zoo, the home of the crocodile hunter. If you don't know who that is, ask mom and dad, and they may know who that is. They can tell you all about him. This zoo in Australia is actually in the state of Queensland. And you know what time it is there right now? They're actually 15 hours ahead of our time. And so today's Monday, 1:57. It's actually 4:57 a.m. on Tuesday. So it's already the next day over there. It's almost 2 o'clock this Monday afternoon here, but it's almost 5 o'clock Tuesday morning over there. So they're way ahead of us. I thought I would just share that interesting fact with you. So before we get started, we're going to go through some different animals, and what you're going to need to do it when we finish this and when you do your part, because there'll be videos that you'll watch, your assignment is going to be to pick one animal that you heard about today, and you're going to write the name of the animal here in this box, and you're going to give me 4 facts, 4 things that you learned about the animal. So just keep that in mind as I am reading through some of about these animals, and then when you go watch these short little clip videos on these animals, keep in mind that you need to pick one animal. It could be one that you found really interesting that you didn't know anything about, or your favorite. It doesn't matter how you choose, but remember, you're going to have to give me 4 facts, and you'll fill this out, and that will be your first assignment for this activity. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so all these videos that you see here, you will go and watch these videos. You and I are going to click on these here where it says let's read, and we're going to read about each one of these animals, some of the interesting facts that we find there. Here is a key to the map. Shows you here. We're going to go visit the red kangaroos first. All right, here is the red kangaroo, and let's just read a couple of things here. It says they're a mammal. Class Mammalia means that they're a mammal. It says their height, they can be 1.1 to 1.4 meters in height, tall. If we convert that over to feet, that's about between 3.5 to 4.5 feet tall. Okay, so as tall as you. And they can weigh between 39 and 92 kilograms, and that would be about between 85 and 200 pounds. That's how much they weigh. Right here it talks about their diet. What do they eat? They're an herbivore. So what does that mean? You're right, that means that they're plant eaters. So let's keep on moving down here. It says here in this section that the females, the girls, are usually smaller than the males, the boy kangaroos. It says here that red kangaroos can be found in different areas of the mainland of Australia. It also says that they can handle pretty harsh conditions. So places that we might think, oh, that would be a hard place to live, they don't need a lot of water. And the reason they don't need a lot of water is they receive all the water and all the minerals that they need from the grasses that they eat, the shrubs, and all that they feed on. So they get plenty of water. They can go without water for a really long time because they get it through the plants that they're eating. Here's an example of, and you can see their pouch. He's a marsupial, which means that they have a pouch where they keep their young babies that they call joeys. You may have heard that word before. You can find red kangaroos resting under trees to get out of the shade. Out of the sun, get into the shade, and out of the sun. They are often pretty active and are out during the early mornings when it's not so hot, and then in the late afternoons. So here are just a couple different pictures of the red kangaroo. Aren't they cute? Look at this one. It looks like he's hopping. All right, let's go back to our slideshow here. So again, what you're going to do when you come in here is you will watch the videos in the orders. When you click here, it will take you into this video, and you see this young man here in all the videos. That is Robert Irwin. He is Steve Irwin's son, and he's doing just what his dad did. He has a great love for animals, and so he's going to be talking to you and showing you the animal that we're reading about. So make sure and watch those videos because they're really fun to watch. All right, next stop is the saltwater crocodiles. Let's read. Here's the saltwater crocodile. Okay, he's in the reptile family, and length is 2.5 to 7 meters in length long. That's about 8 to 22 feet, guys. So they can get really long. Their weight says here 200 to 1,000 kilograms. That would be about 440 pounds to about 2,200 pounds. So he can get really big. Their diet, carnivore, so that means what? They're meat eaters, right? Look at his mouth. It says here that they grow to be the largest, most fierce reptile on the planet. Another very interesting fact that I'm reading here, guys, it says here that these animals have been on the planet unchanged over 65 million years. That is a really long time. They've been here a long time. And what I think is pretty interesting is they're unchanged. That means that 65 million years ago, they looked just like this. That's pretty awesome. Look at the crocodile here. Don't think I will want to run into him. It says here that you can find them in North Queensland. Remember I told you that the zoo is in the state of Queensland. So now, because of how big they are, how big they can get, they're capable of eating wild pigs, deers, even the kangaroos, and cattle or wild buffalo. Oh, here's just another close-up picture of their teeth. Guys, here's just another awesome fact. Very interesting fact. It says here that saltwater crocodiles can hold their breath for up to 7 hours. What? 7 hours? 7 hours, guys, would be like from 8 to 3. Like 8 o'clock when you get to school in the morning to 3 o'clock when you leave for the day. Can you imagine holding your breath from when you got to school in the morning until you left? Wow, that's amazing. So, again, don't forget that you're going to go back and watch the videos to learn a little bit more about the crocodiles, and you'll see them in action. Let's move on now to the wombats. This is a wombat. Oh, look at him. Doesn't he look cute? But look at those claws on him. Wow, let's check him out. Okay, it says here that the wombat is a mammal. And in length, how long they can be 90 centimeters. And that's going to be about almost 3 feet in length that they can grow. And their weight can be between 20 and 39 kilograms. That, guys, is going to be between 44 and 85 pounds. That's how much they can weigh. Look here where it says diet. What do they eat? Herbivore. He's an herbivore. Right, plants, right? So let's see what we can learn about the wombat. It says here that they are a nocturnal marsupial. What does nocturnal mean? Well, yes, we know that nocturnal means that they come out at night. They sleep during the day and they feed at night. Marsupial means that they also have a pouch, just like the kangaroo, where they keep their babies, and they're called joeys, just like the baby kangaroos. They keep them there. Now, I also see, remember we talked about those claws? Look at those claws. Oh my goodness. They have those long, strong claws, and they have teeth that they use for digging burrows, and they also use them to chew through tree roots. They are herbivorous. That means they do eat plant for food. And they spend hours of the darkness grazing on grasses, shrubs, and leaves. So they come out at night to eat. Another interesting fact that I saw here says here that they have a strong cartilage plate on their rump, which is used as perfect defense tool. The rump, they're talking about their bottom. The cartilage is like really strong, like bone on their bottoms. And what they do is that when they go into their burrows, they'll go in like head first, and their bottoms will be facing the opening of the burrow, and it blocks. It's used like a door to block any predators from coming in to their burrow. So this is a way that they stay away. That this burrow helps them keep away and stay safe away from the predators. And it says here that they can run at speeds of 40 kilometers per hour. How fast is that? Let's find out. I want to make sure that I give you the right number, 40 kilometers. 40 kilometers, 2 miles. So that would be about almost 25 miles an hour. So they can run pretty fast. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's go back here. So we've talked about the kangaroo, the crocodile, the wombat. Let's keep on going. Now we're going to talk about the white rhino. The white rhino, let's just read a little bit about the white rhino. So he is from 1.7 to 1.9 meters tall. That's about 5.5 feet. And they can weigh 1,600 to 1,600 to 2,300 kilograms. That is about 3,500 pounds, up to 5,000 pounds. Here are some pictures here, guys, of the rhino. Here's another picture over here. All right, let's go back here. Let's now talk about the koalas. The koala here, guys. The koala, let's start here. They are a mammal. They're from 60 to 85 centimeters in height. That's about 2 feet to 2.7 feet. And they can weigh from 8 pounds to about 33 pounds. So they can get pretty heavy. Look here, it says herbivore. So they also feed on plants. He is a marsupial, so they also have pouches where they keep their babies. Look how cute. A baby koala is also called a joey. See, here's another picture of the joey. All right, let's go back here. Now, we're going to move on to the next slide here. Guys, we're going to take a break here. We've talked about the red kangaroo, the saltwater crocodile, the wombat, the white rhino, and the koala. Which animal did you find most interesting so far, and why? Why did you find him interesting? Talk that over with mom or dad or someone who's sitting there watching this with you. Again, what I asked you to do is you're going to complete the informational text graphic organizer on one animal. So this form here, if you decide that you want to talk about the koala, then you'll write koala up here. Then you're going to type. Now, these are facts, okay? So don't get this confused with, oh, I think the koala is cute. No, give me some facts. Like we know that the koala, baby koalas are called joeys. That's one fact you could write here. What's another fact? But before you do this, guys, you need to go back to the beginning and you're going to watch the videos on slide number 2, slide number 3, here. And what you're going to do is right here where it says take a break, please don't move on to the next set of animals because that's going to be for my second video that I will be recording. So right here where it says take a break, stop here. So you go back to the very first part, watch these videos here, the videos here, here. Then after you're done, you'll go ahead and complete that graphic organizer on one of those animals, red kangaroo, crocodile, wombat, white rhino, or koala. If any of this is confusing on what you need to do, please reach out and ask me, and I'll be more than happy to explain any of this, guys. All right, hope you have fun learning about these animals. Goodbye.